Your CI/CD pipeline is either your greatest accelerator or your biggest bottleneck. Most teams treat it like plumbing, ignore it until it breaks. But elite engineering teams, they treat it like architecture. Let's dissect what makes a pipeline actually work. CI/CD pipeline anatomy. From commit to production in minutes. Let's break it down. A production-grade pipeline has 6 stages. First, checkout, pull the code, restore the workspace. Second, install, grab dependencies from cache or registry. Third, lint, catch style violations and obvious bugs before anyone wastes time on them. Fourth, test, unit tests, integration tests, the critical safety net. Fifth, build, compile, bundle, create the deployable artifact. Sixth, deploy, push to staging, run smoke tests, promote to production. The fail-fast principle. Lint runs before tests, tests run before build. If linting fails in 10 seconds, why spend 5 minutes running your test suite? Triggers determine when your pipeline runs. Push to main, the classic. Every merge triggers the full pipeline. Pull request, run checks before code even lands. Shift left. Git tags. Semantic versioning triggers release pipelines. Scheduled cron jobs, nightly security scans, dependency audits. Manual dispatch for those dangerous production deployments that need a human decision. Webhooks, external events trigger builds. A new container image, a Jira ticket, a Slack command. Smart triggers keep your pipeline lean. Don't run the full suite on a README change. Let's talk anti-patterns, the pipeline sins that slow teams to a crawl. Number 1, no caching. Downloading node modules fresh every single run. Insanity. Number 2, sequential stages that could run in parallel. Lint and test don't depend on each other, run them simultaneously. Number 3, flaky tests. A test that fails randomly destroys trust in the entire pipeline. Number 4, secrets hard-coded in YAML files. Congratulations, your API keys are in the Git history forever. Number 5, no artifact promotion. Rebuilding from source for every environment instead of promoting a tested artifact. If your pipeline has any of these, fix it today. Not next sprint, today. Speed is everything. A fast pipeline changes developer behavior. Dependency caching, store node modules, pip packages, Maven artifacts between runs. This alone cuts most pipelines by 40 to 60%. Parallelism, split your test suite across multiple runners. 1,000 tests across 10 workers finish in 1/10 the time. Docker layer caching, don't rebuild unchanged layers. Use multi-stage builds. Incremental builds only recompile what changed. Tools like NX and Turbo Repo do this natively. Target, 10 minutes from push to production. Elite teams hit 5. You cannot improve what you do not measure. Pipeline duration, if it's over 10 minutes, developers will stop watching and context switch. Success rate, below 80% means your pipeline is unreliable. Above 95 is the target. Mean time to recovery MTTR, when the pipeline breaks, how fast do you fix it? Under 60 minutes. Deploy frequency, elite teams deploy over 30 times per day. Flaky test rate, keep it under 5% or your pipeline becomes a random number generator. DORA metrics are the industry standard. Track them, benchmark against them, improve relentlessly. Let's talk tooling. GitHub Actions, YAML-driven, deeply integrated with GitHub massive marketplace. GitLab CI, single platform for code, CI, container registry, and deployment. Dagger, programmable pipelines in real code. Write your CI in Go, Python, or TypeScript. Runs anywhere. ArgoCD, GitOps native continuous delivery for Kubernetes. Jenkins, the grandparent, still everywhere in enterprise. Powerful but high maintenance. The best tool is the one your team will actually maintain. Don't pick complexity you can't sustain. Quick recap. 6 stages from checkout to deploy, fail fast, shift left. Smart triggers keep pipelines lean and efficient. Avoid the 5 deadly anti-patterns. No caching, sequential jobs, flaky tests, expose secrets, no artifact promotion. Speed it up with caching, parallelism, and incremental builds. Measure everything with DORA metrics. A great pipeline is invisible. Nobody notices when it just works. That's the goal. That's the anatomy of a production CI/CD pipeline. Read the full guide at justwinder.cc/blog/CI/CD pipeline anatomy. Subscribe for more DevOps and engineering deep dives. Drop a comment. What's your pipeline's biggest bottleneck? See you next time.